Start your engines, hear the crowd. Talking racing now, we're revving loud. Yeah. From Daytona nights to Talladega days, we're chasing rumors, hearing what they say. Pit crews hustle, tires burning fast. News and whispers, nothing's gonna pass. Talking racing now, we're hitting the track. NASCAR stories, no looking back. Engines roar and the fans all cheer. Every lap we're bringing the latest here. From rookie rides to legends known, victory lanes and dynasties grown. We'll spin the tails, where speed's alive. Every week the racing vibes survive. Talking racing now, the best show around.
Oh, it is Thursday, 8:30 p. It is
right.
the place to be. It is Talking Racing Now. I am Sean Sandler, the great Spencer O'Neill. We'll be on here about 15, 20 minutes today. We're just going to talk a little Bristol because it is Bristol, baby, this weekend. The
right.
spring race. It's not the night race, but it is the Food City 500. 500 laps of short track racing. What could go wrong? I am Sean
could go
Stanley,
right?
as I
That's the
said, the
question.
great Spencer O'Neill on with me. Spencer, how are we doing, sir?
Doing good. Hey, check out this little Hot Wheel I found.
Look at that.
I don't
Look at
know.
that.
You can't read it.
Number
That's a
2.
Dale Earnhardt. That's a Mike
Dale
Dale
Earnhardt,
Earnhardt,
yeah.
right there.
That was the original, like, right?
Yeah.
One of the original cars, right?
This is pre-Wrangler.
Yeah. Because
I didn't
he was
even- he didn't
two.
race the whole
Wrangler was two, right?
Yeah, it started in the 2, then he finished the year off in the 3.
3, he did, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that was. I don't even think he ran a full season in this.
Man,
Yeah.
look at that. Bringing nostalgia in during the Bristol week. You got to love it, man.
Listen, Dale Earnhardt is a proud 2-car member, whether his fans want to love it or
Whether
not.
he wants to or not, huh?
That's right.
This guy, he tried to get the 2 in there somehow. Anyway, I got to. The 2 is in, baby. The 2 is in.
all
All right, man. So let's talk about it. Bristol, we know short track. Usually by the time the front row is going through the checkered flag, you're already almost a half a lap from being lapped.
Yeah, right.
Tempers flare. There's a lot of
Hopefully.
tempers boiling over already that are like ready to and I got a feeling that a lot of them are going to be side by side during this race, and I'm looking forward to this one, man. I am looking forward to this one.
We talking a little Suarez Chastain, maybe?
I'm thinking yeah, that's the one I was thinking
maybe.
right off the top of my head
I hope
easily.
so.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anybody
Hocevar
near
Hocevar and
anybody near
anyone?
Hocevar?
Yeah. Maybe we'll get something new this weekend. But yeah, no, it's some tempers
Yeah.
flaring. That would be fun. Yeah. You know, the season has been it's getting into full swing. We know Tyler Reddick is running away, but everybody else is pretty close, and spots are shifting fast. You have a bad race like Bubba Wallace where you do something stupid and you end up finishing last, and you go from 3rd in the points to 11th or 10th or wherever he's
11th,
at.
11th.
You know, so it's exciting, and every week
And
matters.
this is the track where you will lose your head if you don't. I mean, if you're not staying focused, and because you're going to get the beating and the banging. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
And we just had Martinsville.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. So everybody got to go home and stew on it for a week. They got to talk to their families, hang out, go to the shop, talk to their boys, have some shop talk, and just think about whoever it is that's been pissing them off. And here we go.
And now also remember, this has got the new rules package on it as well. So again, and for that, it's the horsepower is increased to 750, smaller spoiler, simplified diffuser, and then of course the reducing the downforce. So It says some things that you could expect possibly from drivers, depending on probably not your main guys, but some of the guys in the back, maybe Connor Zilic. Apparently he's having issues in the Cup car.
Yeah, they'll get it
You can
figured
have
out.
them,
But yeah,
they can expect to fight wheel hop. They got to manage the brakes, and then they're going to have to wrestle the car on the corner exit, especially in traffic. And I mean, there's going to be no traffic in Bristol.
never.
Come on.
No, you never
Smooth
catch up with
sailing.
anybody.
Yeah,
like,
smooth sailing.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
For you, you want to dive into our picks?
Yeah, let's
So
do
that
it.
we can kind of, I mean, I guess, because if we just talk about who we want to win and who we think it's kind of going the same way there.
Yeah,
I believe it's your turn first, right? This time?
it is. So let's do a little recap of
Yeah.
where we were at. Right. So last race we had Martinsville. Sean started out the week with 57 points. He picked Blaney, Hamlin, and Larson. That got him 11 points with a sixth, a second, and a third, bringing him up to 68. I started the week with 34 points. I picked Byron, Reddick, and Bell. Got me a fifth, a 15th, and a seventh. Total of 6 points and brought me up to 40. So,
And real quick, Oscar, thank you, sir, for jumping on. I appreciate it, man.
absolutely. What's up, Oscar? So, yeah, I don't know. You're kind of running away with it a little bit, but
Yeah,
it's still
buddy.
early.
I'm Tyler
still
Reddick.
early.
Just call me
That's
Tyler
right.
Reddick, baby. Call me Tyler Reddick.
So, now we're here. We're from Bristol, right? And certainly.
And also, remember one thing, too. Tyler Reddick's lead dropped by almost 20 points. He's had back-to-back okay races. He hasn't even been bad. I mean, he's been in top 15, top 10, I believe. And
Yeah.
But, again, he hasn't really gotten a lot of stage points because he's been having issues and everything else. So people are starting to trim into that. It was at 100, and then it went to 80, and now it's at 60. So it's slowly starting to but, again, if he wins – 3 out of every 6 or 7 races, he'll be okay.
Yeah, I feel like we thought the same thing last time after he won the first 3, and then he came out and, won a race, and then it went back up. But
Yeah, went back up. He dominated that race, too.
but very much so, we could see a Kyle Larson or a Christopher Bell or a William Byron or maybe probably not a Ford, but, I'd like to think of Ryan Blaney. Come out and bust 3 in a row, and now, will we going to see multiple drivers be able to catch up to Tyler? Probably not, but maybe 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, if somebody goes on a streak and can dominate.
As long as Tyler doesn't absolutely explode, right?
Yeah,
As long as he
yeah.
doesn't-
I mean, yeah,
As long as
again.
he doesn't pull a Bubba Wallace, 3
Yeah, if
races
he
in a
does
row.
that, it could be very quickly he's caught.
Yes.
Apparently it's in the drinking water at 23:11. All right, man, you're first. Who you got?
All right, so for It's Bristol, baby, I am going to do what I've always should have done. I'm going to pick Denny Hamlin.
God, man, come on, bro.
I'm going to make you think about it.
Well, no, there's 2 guys. They're both from the same team. I just don't know if I want the 9 or the 5 first.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Kyle Larson. He's the defending champion. I'll go.
Larson's a good
I'll
pick.
bite.
So, I know it hasn't turned out well for me. I feel like it's got to turn around at some point. Something's going on with the team, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to hop in. Give me Christopher Bell. It's a good track for him.
I think, look, he won at Martinsville. I think he could do it here as well. I'm going Chase Elliott. I feel like I'm Hendricks Homer here this week.
Hey, it's not a bad pick. Whew. Okay, so that gives me 3 options that I'm kind of torn on. So, when I came in with relatively a good plan, and I got 3 names staring at me, and I've got Ty Gibbs, Ryan Blaney, and Chris Buescher. Ty Gibbs has been running really well, and he has a high finish average over the last couple of races at Bristol. It's got to break at some point, and maybe this is the week. Ryan Blaney, he's so consistent, and I know that I love the way he runs the short track. I know his average start or his average finish isn't great, but I do love him. And then there's a former winner. It's been a couple of years, but it was a next-gen car, and that's Chris Buescher. I mean, that was 2022. It's been 4 years, but he's been looking really good this year. He's got good points. And you know I love picking a Ford, so give me Chris Buescher.
You know what? You took a guy from me. I'm taking a guy from you.
You can have Austin Cinders.
Who are your three guys?
Well, I don't get to pick him anymore, so it don't matter. I was going between Ty Gibbs, Ryan Blaney, and Chris Buescher.
So that leaves me Ty Gibbs or Blaney. That's what the two guys that I had to.
Or, any of the other 30.
Well, no, I was looking at Logano, too. It's Logano, Blaney, and Gibbs. Those are kind of the guys I'm looking at. But Logano, again, he terrible one race. Then he's back the next race. Blaney stayed pretty consistent. Man, let's go it. Let's do it. Ryan Blaney, baby. Bring the stash in, baby. The stash is going to get it done.
God, it's nice.
It's
It's really grown onto him. Like it just looks so natural.
He's got to get that done, right? I mean, he's at a boutique before he comes to the races.
Yeah, I mean, there's some waxes, there's some trimming. Yeah,
that thing is blow dried and everything else, man.
Well, I don't think it's blow dried. I think it's oiled and brushed. But yeah.
I've never had a mustache like that to be able to even worry about it.
So the great Sean Stanley has picked Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney. I've got myself Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, and Chris Buescher. Yeah.
I think we're gonna look pretty good. Again, next Monday we'll be back on at 7 p. Back in our normal spot. This week we were off the Easter holiday. No races. This was just a special to go on, throw out our picks, give you a little bit of rundown of Bristol, and Spence, before we leave.
Well, there were races. But there was no cup race.
Yeah, there was truck and there was O'Reilly parts.
Yes.
Yeah, the O'Reilly series.
William Sawalich. He got his first win in the O'Reilly series. Congratulations.
Yep, he did. He
got a breakthrough. Very nice.
He did. We'll see if it can continue on.
In the trucks, I thought we were going to see Caden Honeycutt break through, and he got himself a second. He just couldn't pull it off there. Corey Heim, it was Heim time.
Yeah, Heim time.
He on the last lap, he used a lap car as a pick and was able to hold his lead. Very interesting.
Yeah. No, Heim can drive, man. And again, him and Zilich are the future. I just think, again, Heim is only being brought, but although Heim kind of messed up too, because now he's not full-time in any series, so he can't run for any series. He's kind of got 4 races here, 5 races here, 4, he's kind of everywhere. Which at least is good because he'll still get the race, but at the same time, he's not damaging his reputation.
Right. To
me, like what Connor Zilich is kind of doing. And again, not saying it's Zilich's fault. I just think, again, too quick to be like, okay, go full time, let's do it.
We were really ready to anoint him, and maybe he took Daniel Suarez's ride. Maybe that team isn't what it needs, where it needs to be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Suarez, I think.
Suarez has outperformed what he was doing there at
Trackhouse is not what Trackhouse was. I'll put it that way. I don't know what the situation or what's changed or whatever, but even Chastain nowadays, like you knew there are certain tracks you would go to, and Chastain would be up there contending. And lately, the last couple of years, I haven't seen it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
we gotta win every now and then. We got the World 600, and that was it last year, and that got him in the playoffs. And so far this year, it's been looking very middling. 10 to 20.
This year, win and not in, so it doesn't matter. So
yeah, you got to be consistent the whole way through.
You know what the other thing is too? We need to start looking at when we do our top 16 is where the cutoff of who we think is probably quote unquote mathematically eliminated.
Yeah.
Because again, we're probably not there yet, but there's some guys that have been running bad that a few more bad runs and we might be. I mean, there's a couple guys that have been running so far back that if it wasn't for the cars that you knew wouldn't complete the race, they would be at the tail end of the race. So, Papa in there as well. So appreciate you there again. We just jumped in to give you our thoughts on this. I can tell you one thing: there's going to be a lot of beating, a lot of banging, and man, this is going to be a race. that I'm really hoping we get to throw a lot of clips out of some fighting going on, because this is a race I expect some blood to boil over, because, again, you have 125 laps, which I think will be somewhat tame. Then you have another 125 to get to your 250. And then it's just 250 green flag, or 250 laps after that. I won't say green flag, because technically, once they throw the caution on the stage in the one, they probably won't go for another 20 laps. So hopefully have a good little intermission break there. Because, again, it is Bristol. So those laps click off pretty damn quick, man.
Yes, they do.
I think it's, 13-second laps once they get going, or something like that, 12 to 13 seconds?
It's about that, yeah.
Yeah,
maybe a little less.
So the race could be over like that quick, and it could be over like that quick if you get bumped out and pushed up and a bunch of cars spun around. There's going to be guys with, I don't know, are they still sheet metal? They just got, they have the sheet metal hang in and everything else. Now, I don't know. I guess the next gen cars are sheet metal. So, we'll look at that and we'll see what we got. But there is our, oh man, I didn't realize Kyle Larson's on a 31 race winless streak. Oh.
Well, maybe he'll break it this weekend.
He did lead 411 of the 500 laps last spring.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. He's the defending champion in a win and get in, scenario in those playoffs, and he's 31
3
winless,
wins in the last 8 Bristol races. So 3 wins over the last 4 years, basically.
That's right.
I like my chances here, although I don't like having to cheer against Denny, man. I don't like it.
Denny's got plenty of wins too.
I don't like what you've done to me here, Spencer. I do not like it. I think we should throw a strategic no meddling. You can't take my guy, I don't take yours.
No, that's not fair. My guy doesn't have over 60 wins.
It's not my fault you like a loser. I mean, the deuce.
It comes with the car. Something I can do about it.
The deuce. All right, man. Let them know where they can get you unless you got something else.
Nothing much. I'm just saying, I really do hope that there is a lot of drama. I want some drama coming out of this race, because the following week I'm going to be in Kansas, so I want a show. I want something to look for.
Yeah. And by the way, I'll tell you now, that show will be preempted. A date we'll let you know once we get closer there, because he's got travel time and he's got other things going on while he's up there in Kansas. So
yeah, I'm going to be in Kansas during WrestleMania. After. I didn't figure that out until after. I was like, oh shit, it's WrestleMania weekend, but whatever.
It happens.
Either way, you can find me on X at NoldOut87. You can find me here at Talking Racing Now with the great Sean Stanley. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's grow Sean's channel. Let's get it going. And besides that, I'll see you guys around.
You can check me out on X at SS_Sports Talk. Stanley Media House everywhere else. The Stanley Media House Network on YouTube. We have Talking Racing Now Mondays at 7. The Squared Circle Digest Tuesdays 7, 8-ish. And on Fridays, it is South Florida Sports Unfiltered with me and Adrian. On Tuesday, it's me and Frankie Fresco. And, of course, on Mondays, usually, today is Thursday, but usually it's me and Spencer on Mondays, breaking down everything we saw in the race. This week, it will be the Food City 500 from Bristol. And we hope we have a lot to talk about from this race, because
NASCAR's greatest Coliseum.
It is NASCAR's greatest Coliseum. It's going to be loud. And Spencer, it's your time, man.
It is. Have a good night, and this was Talking Racing Now!
Talking Racing.